In this video, I'll be making some egg decorations for Easter this year. And for this, I'll be using my quilling kit, which I showed you last year in a video, and my electric quilling tool, plus some of my pre-cut strips, which are 0.5 millimeters. Which I usually cut in half for small projects, but I'll show you that in the process. This was also part of the kit. I'll be using the board and some of the rest of the tools, which I already showed you like 6 months ago, as well as the glue, which was not included in the kit. It was just the bottle, but you can use any school glue or any other glue that you can glue paper with. I already have some pre-made shapes here: circles, hearts, drops, triangles, and so on. So you don't need the extra tools. You can shape these shapes with your hands, but with tools is obviously easier because you have some shapes that are exactly the same size, like the circles here, and you don't have to worry that your project may have like different sizes of the same shape, if that's what you like. So to begin, I'll use half of a strip, and I also want to mention these pre-cut strips. They're kind of like glued on the top, so they do not get loose easily. You just have to pull them apart in order to use them. So I'll make a few circles and maybe some of the other shapes, so I can make one more of this Easter eggs, which I have on my little plastic bag. If you're not good at drawing, you can obviously find a picture or trace it from drawing. So to make a circle in the same shape like your previous shapes, you're gonna use the electrical tool that is battery operated. If you want bigger shape, you obviously will need a bigger strip for that. I make a lot of the shapes before I start gluing, and when I start gluing it's easier when I have pre-made everything and I have my project ready to be built. So I make a little circle, and if I would like to make a triangle or a drop shape or a square or anything, I let it unroll a little bit. So for the drop, I usually squeeze on one side, and that's how you make it. For a triangle shape or a square, obviously you have to have more of the squeezing sides. Like the triangle, you have to make 3 angles, and the square 4, and so on. If you use some of these boards, you already have different shapes in it, which helps a little when you shape them. but it's not necessary to have one to make your project really cool and beautiful. So if you have some shapes that got really stuck on that board, you can use the sharp tool that comes with the kit. Just lift gently and hold so it would not unroll before you glue it. So here are some of the shapes that I already made. If you would like to make this shape, you make first the drop shape, but then you go on the other side and squeeze as well, so you get this. Very easy and very beautiful shape as well. So for this I'll start with the bigger sizes shapes and I'll build around them. I use a plastic bag and I'll be gluing on the back and on the side of the little paper shapes. In case you would like to peel the plastic when you're done, or you can just cut it and have it on the back with the plastic. Here both of my eggs. It was so easy to peel, so it peeled on its own. My second project is going to be this 3 little chicks, and I'll still be making them with the same paper quilling and tools. So I'll start making the shapes and gluing, and I'll be showing you along the way how they turn. So for the chick project, I'll be using much smaller pieces, for which I will use only 1/4 of a piece from a strip of pre-cutted paper. So most of the shapes that I'll be using are circles and some of the drop shapes as well. this little chick project. When fully dry, you can attach a string or just put it in a place you like. As I use school glue, it's very easy to be peeled off, so you can either add an extra paper on the back to make it sturdier, or leave the plastic, or just peel off if you glue all of the sides. If you like to support my channel, please give a like, subscribe, share or comment. Thank you for watching, and a happy Easter to everybody who celebrates. Thank you.